Yes, YouTube. First of all, I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize, first of all, YouTube. Um, there are a couple of, let me explain, there are a couple of my videos that are random, that have no end and no aim. The only aim at the time is spontaneity. They don't like to be filmed. So often I'll go live for a few minutes, record what's going on, and sometimes I don't put the phone down. I don't stop the recording. And sometimes it's used as a weapon against them. A lot of the times, although they have no value as being uploaded, they do have value because they do. It is like armor. Anyway, um, just wanted to confirm with you all, yes, about an incident that occurred yesterday that validifies my suspicions that what we're dealing with are not human beings. In the corner there, you'll have seen the cul-de-sac, you'll have seen the picture of my cul-de-sac yesterday, video of my cul-de-sac that I made before I went out. Well, there's a young couple there, and the chap, his name's Kyle. Well, early yesterday morning, I was filming this actually. I've gone back over my videos to see whether or not that video is actually recorded, or even that incident is recorded. But I was walking down to Nice's, and I would say Carl was a good 500 to 600 feet in front of me. Probably more. I'm being honest. Probably more. He got dropped off in a taxi as I came around the corner, and he was down past the bus stop before I even reached anywhere near TJ's hairdressers. And I had the phone to my face like this, and I could see his gait, and I could see his clothes. And I said to the phone, not out loud, there wasn't a lot of traffic. You have to remember this was morning, early morning. And I said, you know what? That looks to me like it's Kyle. Now, I'm telling you, for a normal TI, for a normal person, it is impossible. And I emphasize the word impossible. Impossible. And I'll reiterate until it sticks into you TI's heads. Impossible for my man to have heard me say his name into the phone. Well, yet, when I did mention his name, you know, have you ever done it where you've seen it on TV or someone's walking and the name's mentioned or something's mentioned about them and they sort of pause mid-stride? Well, his pause coincided with me calling his name, saying that looks like to me to be Kyle. What's my point? Well, from Cleckheaton, I've been noticing that these things that are cloaked and look like human beings that aren't human beings have very super extra sensitive hearing and sight. They can hear over long distances, believe you me, long distances. And it's not like it hasn't been confirmed before. So Kyle hasn't really confirmed anything. It's just it's the first time it's happened where I've been down on the ground level, at the same time, moving at a distance where it's happened. So it did confirm to me yesterday what I know. They're all freaky, man. They're all freaky. Freaky. They've stopped the EMF attacks. I don't know if it's ELMF or what other shortwave attacks are going on, but I do know last night I started overheating in some crazy ways, man, and I know they are still attacking me. This house is designed to kill people. Oh, and another thing is as well, they have this superiority complex. They really do. They have a superiority complex where they tell you to your face, you're thick, you're stupid, and they act this out. They act this out constantly as if you're thick, but in so doing, they give themselves away in many different forms. Trust me, they're so arrogant. They are so arrogant. And the arrogance relies totally on this technology. I also believe they're weaker than us as well. I sincerely believe physically their attributes aren't the same as ours. They're weaker. Um, anyway, I'm not quite sure what time it is, YouTubers, but this is a deliberate upload, a deliberate information download. There's just different facets. There's loads of facets to this thing. If anybody believes that this is microchip planting and the rest of it, forget it. I think those microchip stories are there to run in conjunction with any TIs that were molested as I was. When I say molested, I mean operated on, bits of you chopped off from the doctors. I think that's why these other TIs that aren't real TIs come out with microchipping crap. That's what I believe anyway. Uh, uh, right. I'm tired. They've kept me awake all night. They can keep me awake all night because I'm not staying in. And I don't even care if it's raining, mate. I'm off out. I don't know where I'm going. I don't care where I'm going. Do you understand? So long as I'm not in this house, as long as I don't have to look through these windows at these people, I'd rather go somewhere where I have to look at them, if you understand. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but the monotony and staying in, it's made me feel as if I've done something wrong. And I'm sure when you look on your YouTube videos and you see other gang stalkers, they're acting like they've done something wrong. You haven't done nothing wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. Let me tell you something, right? I'll tell you what this gang stalking has done for me. It's gotten rid of my guilt, which has made me stronger. Okay? It's made me go back to being a vegan, which has made me stronger. And it's made me stop smoking just like that, which has made me made me stronger. So let me tell you something, right? Use this gang stalking to your advantage. It's not a disadvantage, okay? It's a disadvantage if you allow it to enter your scrotum. I say stand up, be counted, and figure out how to use this gang stalking for a positive and not a negative, okay? Because I only know of one thing that fucks these gang stalkers off, and that's using the gang stalking as a tool to better yourself. They don't like it. It confuses the hell out of them. Trust me. They have an aim to make you ill and take you out. But the illness must be produced by your own mind. You understand? Although there are external influences, this is what they want. And in conjunction with that, whatever house you're living in is probably designed to make you ill. So it's a twofold thing, but mainly you're in control. And TIs, I don't know if you've ever heard of Nemesis, Nibiru, Planet X, the Destroyer. Well, now I look at everything, and I'm looking at everything. Trump, Putin, Israel, fake news, all these exposures on alien conspiracies, this, that, and the other, fracking, false flags. It's all designed for one thing. All designed for one thing. to keep our eyes off the skies. The sun is getting electromagnetism more than what it is from behind. The sun, basically, you could say, is getting shagged from behind. That's why the sun's intensity over the last few years has increased. The skies have changed and the moon has changed as well. There is an orbiting system coming in. Anyway, I'm not going to go over it. I'm not going to go over it at all. All right. Just put in those words if you don't know nothing about it. Nibiru, Planet X. All right. Put those words in because the only other truth apart from the reality of gang stalking is the fact that this asteroid belt is coming in. They know about it. It's not fantasy. It's the truth. And it goes hand in hand with the gang stalking. Trust me, it's a spiritual thing. It's all from the Bible. And when I say the Bible, I don't mean the thing that you pick up and look at. I mean, probably a third of the Bible, the original Bible, the Bible code. It tells you all about the gang stalking, tells you all about this meteoroid coming, right? And what's going to happen to the likes of us, how we're going to be saved. Trust me, everybody's saying, yeah, you're going to be saved and you can sit on your ass. And well, I thought it was just a lie at first, right? But now I've seen the spiritual side to this. I know that these are not how you would say ethereal spiritual things. These are aliens. These are aliens. These are aliens. Disembodied, some of them, and clones, some of them, and some of them are just outright using cloaks, right? There are different types of them, right? But they're aliens, okay? If they can exist, then you have to, you think about it, otherworldly. So is the meteoroids. So is our salvation. It's all coming from outside of this system, okay? Have faith, brothers and sisters. Hang on. It's nearly here. It's almost here. And when you see the star system in the sky, when you can plainly see it and the chemtrails make no difference anymore, you have about 48 hours, 2 days. I'm quoting somebody who I've seen off YouTube. And I would say this to you. Do not allow fear to overcome you. Do not allow fear to overtake your life. Because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand there and I'm going to shout, none of this is real. I don't give a shit what's going on. I either get saved or get wiped out or it's not real. One of the three things. Okay? But I'm not running around with fear. No, 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 no way. And although I feel like taking advantage of the mayhem that's going to ensue after this meteoroid strike, advantage, I mean, in that cloaking technology is going to fail, isn't it? Their electricity is going to. They're not even going to be able to make a radio ham call. Never mind a mobile phone call. You understand? It's going to cause an EMP and plus a physical reaction to the planet. So their electricity is not going to work. That means their cloaking field's not going to work. Okay. They first started this cloaking thing off in Iran. Go to N9INA, right? Nine Nina, and look her up. She has cracked the Bible code. If you're a TI, I've said this before. If you're a TI, forget about being a TI. We all know and recognize the truth when we recognize the truth. Yeah? Because it resonates with us, doesn't it? Well, check this woman out. This is all I have to say. Check her out. Yeah? She knows her shit, man. Yeah? And a lot of what she's saying is making complete sense. Once you're a TI, yeah, and you've had the spiritual aspect of this and you realize it's not just technology. If you're a dumb TI, you're going to believe it's just technology. But if you're smart like me, you're going to realize, you're going to know. Because what Kyle did yesterday is not, oh, he's got microchips in and he made a slip. No, 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 no. He could hear me over a long distance, a long, long distance, and impossibly long inhuman distance. This is a spiritual, this is a species thing, people. Trust me. This is a species thing, and they are not the same as us. Okay? I think that's just about it for now, folks. I'm gonna get up and oh, the other thing as well, I'm having to import water now to cook and to have a wash with because I've discovered that the water is rank. When I said that this address or wherever you TIs have, if they've had a hand in putting you in an address, a council house, for instance, then you can guarantee that if you look around that council house, you're going to find things that are not right with that council house. And one of the things that is not right with this council house is the water. It might as well be sewage. I mean, I've been noticing it, and to be honest with you, I've become numb and stupid to it. But yesterday, because I drink out of glass and not plastic, but I figured, fuck it, I might as well drink out of plastic now. It doesn't make any difference what I've been drinking. But by the by, I poured, cut a long story short, my bottle of water, held it up to the light, and you should have seen the amount of fragments, bits, and stuff that's in my water. It's disgusting. I've never seen household water that's like mine's. So I've stopped drinking it. I've stopped using it to brush my teeth. I've stopped using it full stop. Um, and I would suggest you other TIs examine your home. Examine your home. Examine your home well. And things you bought offline will be sabotaged as well. Let me tell you this. Yeah. Do not believe a thing. If you've not gone and bought it from the shop yourself and you've ordered it from online, I'd bin it. Whatever it is. Clothes, furniture, I'd bin it. Because it ain't worth good. It ain't worth it. They've done something to it, trust me. Anyway, TIs, peace out. I'll speak to you in a bit.